People are dying.
We also have another eyewitness. He is on the phone with us. His name is Bill. Bill, if you could hear us, could you tell us what you saw or what you're seeing now?
Yeah, hi there. I wasn't actually at the scene. Just from what I heard, there was a suicide bombing at still to be identified or confirmed Barron Gate, the principal gate or the back gate. Now, Barron Gate and Abbey are very close to each other. Death or injuries, nothing yet confirmed, but there have been American persons injured. Again, there was a firefight that broke out. This has been something that was word has been out for the last few days that ISIS was planning something of this nature. The first thing that came to mind when on one of my first runs to the gates to take people across was this would be a perfect scenario for a suicide bombing and would just cause mayhem. Wow. You can imagine thousands of people packed into a small, tiny area full with luggage, and one person with a luggage, 30-kilogram luggage full of explosives can cause mayhem. And unfortunately, this has happened this afternoon, something like, I think, 10, 15 minutes ago. Deaths or numbers of deaths and injuries still not confirmed, but I can confirm that there was a suicide attack at the Barron Hotel.
Yeah. Bill, I understand you're Italian. I also understand you were not there at the scene when this explosion happened, but you've been to the airport often. And when you're coming up on nightfall, what are the circumstances at the gate outside that point over the past week?
It's getting worse and worse by the day. There's no more 1 o'clock in the morning is a safe time to go, or 3 o'clock in the afternoon is a safe time to go. People have been camping at these various locations for weeks on end. Babies, adults, old people, with all the necessary paperwork to get in, but they just cannot physically get to the gate. There's this a mass of people trying to get in, of whom some of them have got all the documents, some of them don't have all the documents. It's been a real... I don't know what the words to describe what's going on down there. Some people have managed to get in, and then they once they're inside, they feel safe, but then they still got to go through the long processing period. It could take a week. As some people that we got through with required or necessary documents, still the processing period took them a week to actually get on a plane and fly out. So the backlog of people, once they pass the gate, there's just a backlog of people that they could not process. So you've got thousands of people outside the gates waiting to get in. You've got thousands of people inside the gates waiting to get progress, waiting to get registered. Planes are getting taken off, I don't know, all hours of the day. The plane can hold about approximately 800 people. So these planes are going 24 hours, 24/7. But there's still this huge backlog of people across across the wire or inside the wire, as they say, that are waiting to be taken out.
Yeah, Bill, how long have you been in country?
Sorry?
How long have you been in Afghanistan on this assignment?
This is my third rotation that I've been in country, and when everything went out the window, the Taliban sort of took over or just walked into Kabul. I think that caught everybody by surprise. So yeah.
And prior to that, how real was the threat of a suicide bomber during your time on this last trip there?
About five days ago, when I did my first run to one of these locations, the first thing that came to mind was this would be ideal scenario for a suicide bombing. But nothing happened until today. But as I said, for the last couple of days, the word out was that ISIS was planning something like this. I know the American State Department did issue a couple of tweets for American citizens, well, for everybody in that matter, to stay away from these areas because there was a risk of an attack, of a suicide attack.
Bill, what will you do now?
Well, the roads have been blocked by the Taliban. All access points to the airport have been blocked by Taliban. We tried to go there this morning, just blocked. I had a couple of my people try and see which access routes were still open, but they've all been blocked. up until yesterday, the best, safest way of getting busloads of people to the airport was with the Qataris. They're using the Serena Hotel as a base, and they would have, 5-6 runs per day, their armed personnel with convoys of buses to the airport. Unfortunately, yesterday afternoon, we were sort of on the 25th hour to get our load, about 500 people in the convoy to go to the airport. And in the 25th hour, all we received was a WhatsApp message that the run this evening has been cancelled. End of story. No clarification, no further information has been forthcoming from the Qataris.
Okay.
All the people involved have been trying to reach out to their contacts to find out what was going on, if there would be a run today, what was happening. And as I'm speaking to you now, there's been no feedback from the Qataris what's happening.
No communication.
If the other run.
Bill,
yesterday,
I just we have more breaking news we need to get to. Bill Hammer and I just want to express to you that we wish you the very best, that you can stay safe and get to your next destination. Thank you so
Bill.
much.
Thank you, Bill.
Your leader's out of his mind.